Lord, you have told us, Lord, you have promised that if your people would pray.
Good morning and welcome to Kannapolis Church of God. Well, we're still trying to keep each other well, so I'm demonstrating the use of a gaiter, which is another form of a mask that we can use. Thank you so much for your cooperation over these past few months where we're wearing masks in. You can take them off to worship and wear them when you go out. Just trying to help each other, but since I'm not within 6 feet of you, I want to take this down. We appreciate everybody's great attitude during this strange time that we've been living in, but we are actually seeing an end in sight sometime in November. We're hoping, this is not a guarantee, but we're really hoping be able to start back children and youth ministries and to possibly open back up for Wednesday night Bible study and maybe even Sunday school. So we'll give you a little more news in the weeks to come, but that's our tentative plan right now, is to begin opening some of these things back up. And we may ask you still to wear a mask in until you're seated and then put the mask back on before you leave with all of those activities as well. We'll have some plexiglass barriers up in the children's classes to help them kind of stay separate from one another a little bit. Still going to be strange for a little while, but there is some change coming. So thank you for your patience, your cooperation. We are ramping up our search for a music pastor, so that's going well, and we're hoping to be able to see something happen there. And we just thank you for being patient and cooperative and helping us during all of this time. It is a strange time. It's a time that none of us have really experienced anything like it before. But God is still here. God is still in it. His Spirit is moving powerfully, and we're thankful to be in church. Since the last Sunday in May, we've been back inside having church, and I just love it. I love being around the people of God and being able to worship together. Well, there are a few things we do need to tell you about. Today, at the conclusion of service, I do need to meet with everyone as soon as possible after service in the choir loft that is going to Israel. Everyone that's going on the Israel trip, I need to see you right after service in the choir loft for just a quick meeting to discuss some of our latest developments and get you plugged in. We do have a few new folks that are on board, and they're going to be at the meeting, and we look forward to getting to know one another. Hopefully we'll do some other activities in the near future to kind of solidify who we are and learn about one another, so we're not doing it on the fly when we're going to Israel. But I'm excited about the trip. If anybody else is still interested, I still could make some changes. I'm not sure if the price will be exactly the same, but if you're interested in going, please let me know, and if we can plug you in, we will. Hey, a big thanks to everyone who was at homecoming last week. We had a great service. Attendance was up a little bit because a few more folks showed up. If you did not get a t-shirt last week and you're here this week, they will be available at the Welcome Center. I hope you'll go out and get a t-shirt. And if we'd happen not to have your size, if you'll give us your name and the size you'd like to have, we are going to place an additional order in the near future to try to make sure everybody gets a t-shirt. Thank you for your cooperation. Hey, this coming week, Thursday, is our Western North Carolina Church of God State Ministers meeting. Several of our pastors will be going up to participate in the meeting. There are going to be some pretty big decisions made, especially relative to the Whittier Gateway Campground, and we're also going to be electing boards for the next 2 years. So if you would, please pray and ask God to guide our actions and to help us to come out united and to come out of this meeting with the right people in place to do what needs to be done for the good of the state. Thank you so much. Coming up on October 18th, my good friend and a tremendous minister of the gospel, Bishop Kip Box, the administrative bishop of Michigan, will be with us to preach in that morning service. And I look forward to having him with us, and I hope that you'll come and support that day, and let's just worship God together and hear from the Word from a gifted man of God.
Good morning, everyone. I'm so glad to see you today, and I hope you had a great week. I wanted to come on today to tell you a little bit about the whole voting process this year, and I want to encourage you to vote early. I've checked all 3 counties, Cabarrus, Rowan, and Iredell, and all of them are open for voting from October 15th through October 31st, most days from 8 o'clock to to 7:30. Some days, I think Saturdays from 8 to 3, Sundays from 1 to 5. But there's plenty of opportunity for you to go and put your vote in and make it count early. So hopefully you won't have to stand in line, because there will be lines on Election Day no matter how you look at it. And because of COVID-19 and because of the spaces between people and the limits on the people in each building and at the polling places, it will take a long time to vote. So I would encourage you to vote early. And if you have any questions, please see me. I will be glad to answer them and help you. Thank you.
Good morning, church family. Pastor David here. Hope you're doing great today. Want to talk to you this morning about two very special people. Yep, that's right. You guessed it. Pastor Greg and Miss Lisa. Aren't we very blessed to have them in this church as our pastors? How about a quick hand for Pastor Greg and Miss Lisa? Love you guys. Wonderful people. We're very blessed to have them. They're hardworking. They're generous. Very kind people, gifted, talented in many ways, and we are a blessed church to have them. Why don't we celebrate them here next Sunday? Make sure you get something special together for them, whether it's a card, a gift, a car, who knows, maybe a yacht. I'm sure out there somebody has a spare yacht that they want to get rid of for Pastor Greg and Miss Lisa. Bring something special for them that we can celebrate them and honor them on Pastor Appreciation Sunday. God bless you.
It's good to have Jonathan Rushing back with us again today. We're about to start music. Prepare your hearts if you haven't, and if you have, get ready, and let's worship the Lord with all of our heart, soul, mind, and strength. He is worthy, so let's give Him praise.